Welcome to the April 2018 CEV News. CEV is very happy to welcome a new European Solidarity Corps member, Juan Manuel Baez, who will be the ESC Project and Policy Trainee. There is still time to register for the CEV Capacity Building Conference Volunteering in Culture that will take place in Rijeka, Croatia. Find out everything you need to know here. You can also still apply to be the European Volunteering Capital in 2020. The deadline is the 29th of June, and you can find the application form and more information here. CEV took part in the European Conference for the 10th anniversary of the European Qualifications Framework, also focusing on the validation of non-formal and informal learning acquired through volunteering. CEV has also participated in the Erasmus Plus Coalition meeting and heard about the new Eurodesk report about mobility and the role of youth information. On the 1st of March, Gabriela Civico, the CEV Director, contributed as a speaker in the first FEAD Network meeting of 2018. The meeting focused on the role of volunteers in FEAD delivery. And CEV has also participated in the Volunteer Capacity Building Conference Beyond Volunteering Measuring the Social Impact. CEV has been a member of the Volunteer Measuring Impact Working Group and contributed to the research that you can read here. CEV Project and Policy Officer Julia Bodin participated in the Youth Forum informal reception about the future of the Erasmus Plus Youth Chapter. And with the end of the Erasmus Plus project VOCA, you can now read the VOCA booklet that's published here. CEV's ESC trainee, Juan Manuel Baez, has participated in the event hosted by MEP Tania Fajon about his perception of migrants shaping mainstream policies in Europe at the European Parliament. Out of the Box International and Tandem were there. From CEV Members News, you can read about the new website for the Lever Up project, and the newsletter for SCULT is also out. Osijek Volunteer Center in Croatia is now hosting 2 European Solidarity Corps trainees sent by CEV from Belgium. And you can read the article written by CEV Member Forum from Sweden, building on CEV's policy about volunteering in music events and festivals, where they have contributed to an article in response to a volunteer festival in Denmark. CEV Member Volum is a partner in a project, Eurovip, and the final conference of this project, hosted by Polar Solidarité, will take place in Brussels in April. You can read about Franz Penevala's initiative with NEETs, young people not in education, employment or training. And you can also read about the Year of Volunteering in Russia. In NCVO's blog, you can find some data from the UK Civil Society Almanac about the UK voluntary sector. In EU News, here you can find information regarding the European Solidarity Corps and about the transition period that has been put in place before the adoption of the legal framework in the second half of 2018. And CEV would like to thank the EEP rapporteurs, Helga Truppel and Brando Benifei, for their efforts in securing that the European Parliament adopted a far-reaching and important amendments to the European Commission's proposal for the regulation on the European Solidarity Corps. The Economic and Social Committee Civil Society Days will take place in May, and CEV, in collaboration with EFIL, will run a workshop on identities and polarization. You can register and find out more information here. The report on social inclusion, inspiring trends in European-funded projects, is now available, and the Council of Europe Toolkit about intercultural learning. You can also participate in a European Commission webinar about the EU Skills Profile tool for third country nationals. And in other news, you can see the new SDG Watch Europe website. You can see the new Eurodesk Brussels link tool about finding information about volunteering. And there's still time to submit a presentation to be considered for the 25th IAVE World Conference that will take place in Augsburg, Germany. During Flanders Volunteer Week in 2018, the company Tech Alliance took the initiative to recognize and support their staff who volunteer in their free time. You can read more about how they did this here. And you can also read the report on international protection in Italy in 2017 that was presented in Brussels in March. We hope you enjoy reading this month's CEV News.